I arrived late, hands greasy, knees stained from gravel. Didn't matter that I had stopped to help a stranger stranded on the roadside. A woman, 60, maybe more, her hood popped, face flushed with panic. Didn't matter that her tire iron slipped and nearly cracked my wrist. I fixed it anyway, told her she'd be all right now. Then I drove straight into the Lion's Den, my son-in-law's birthday dinner. Their house, their rules. My daughter begged me to come, said, "Just try, Mom, for me." So I tried. I showed up. And they didn't even open the door fully. His mother scrunched her nose like she'd smelled rot. "You're late," she snapped, "and filthy." His father didn't speak, just looked me up and down, then turned away. Then my son-in-law, he stepped out, arms crossed. "We agreed you'd take this seriously. You clearly didn't." I glanced down at the oil streak on my sleeve. "I stopped to help someone," I said. "She was stranded." He smirked, smug and sterile. "You always have an excuse." Then the door closed. On my face. They didn't know the woman I helped followed behind. Didn't know she saw them shove me out like trash. Didn't know who she was. But I did. 30 minutes later, when she arrived in a sleek black car and knocked with the back of her knuckles like she owned the world. Because she did. It started with Kayla falling for him. I remember the night she brought him home. Her smile couldn't hide the tremor in her voice. "He's smart, Mom, ambitious. He sees me." I wanted to believe her, I did. But from the beginning, I noticed the way he spoke to her. To me. Gentle condescension, veiled in charm. He'd correct Kayla mid-sentence, smirk when I offered advice. And those dinner conversations? Always about his career, his family's legacy. Still, I bit my tongue. Kayla loved him, and I loved her. But the wedding was when the cracks turned into canyons. They excluded me from decisions, changed venues without telling me. His mother made snide comments about my dress, my job, my modest means. And Kayla? She stayed silent, looked away. After the ceremony, I overheard his father joke, "She'll outlive her usefulness soon enough." They weren't talking about Kayla. They were talking about me. I didn't confront them. I watched. Collected moments like evidence. The cold smiles. The dinner invitations that never came. The baby shower where they accidentally sent the wrong address. I started noticing the manipulation. How they isolated Kayla. How they praised her for choosing them. How they made her feel like including me was a burden. I stopped asking to visit. I stopped texting. But I didn't stop paying attention. When Kayla mentioned they were pitching a proposal to secure funding for a new real estate development, I listened. When she bragged that his father pulled strings to get them a meeting with the chairwoman of a major grant foundation, I dug deeper. That chairwoman? Margaret Ellison, the same woman whose car I stopped to help last night. I left a note for Kayla after they slammed the door in my face. Just a few words, tucked inside her coat pocket while she hugged me goodbye the day before. "When you need me, really need me, I'll be exactly where you left me." I didn't sleep that night. I sat in my car, outside the gates, engine off, waiting for them to realize who Margaret Ellison really was. Next morning, 42 missed calls, all from Kayla. Apparently, after Margaret knocked, they greeted her like royalty, ushered her in, offered her champagne. She didn't sip. She asked, "Why did you slam the door on the woman who helped me last night?" Silence. "I was stranded. Your mother-in-law stopped, got on her knees, fixed my tire, never asked for a thing." They tried to backpedal. Excuses, misunderstandings. Margaret raised a hand. I saw everything. Then she looked at Kayla. "He married you?" Pity. She walked out, heels clicking like hammers on their polished floor. And just like that, the deal collapsed. Their legacy project? Dead. Kayla came to me crying. Said she didn't know. Said she was sorry. said, "Why didn't you tell me who she was?" I looked her in the eye. Would it have mattered? She didn't answer. But I saw the recognition finally settle in. Not just about that night, but all the nights before. The patterns, the isolation, the slow, calculated erosion of her voice. They tried to build walls between us, tried to convince her I wasn't worthy. But I knew. I just waited. Revenge doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to scream. Sometimes it's a locked door and a missed opportunity. Sometimes it's a stranger showing up at just the right time, with truth. I didn't humiliate them. I didn't raise my voice. I just let their actions speak. And I had witnesses. Kayla left him 6 weeks later, moved back in with me. Quiet at first, shaky.